Preparing to live stream. Setting up your meeting for YouTube Live. Okay. There we are. We are live. I see you, I see your hands, and I see me. So I think we did it right. Right?
Well, yeah, I see you and here.
Hi, Candace. Candace is on. There's Susan. Hi, Chow. Hi, Marva.
Yes,
Look who's our guest. Look who my guest is, everybody. Yay. Say hi to Carly.
Hi, everyone. I can't see chat.
Are you looking at my page on your
Oh no, that would make sense.
Yeah, you want to go to your
thinking.
Yes. Yeah, you want to look at chat on your device. There you go. Okay. You're welcome, Diana.
At the YouTube chat.
Yeah, like if you're watching YouTube on your iPad or something. Yeah.
No, yeah, that makes sense. It just didn't connect. My brain.
There's Cindy and Diane and Susan. Oh, hi, Debbie. Hi, Nancy. Oh, look who's my special guest, everybody. It's Carly. Yay, Carly. So excited to have you here.
Thanks, Tracy.
Anybody guess it was Carly? Were you thinking it might be Carly? Usually I make them guess. Yes, Carly, who is part of our new admin team. Yes. Thanks, Melanie. Hello. Well, happy Friday night, everybody. Thank you all for jumping on to Smash Your Crafty Stash, episode number 7. I'm so excited today. Yeah, number 7. Yeah. Time goes by so quickly. So today my special guest is Carly. We know Carly from the Foiling Snobs Club. So Carly, tell us a little bit about yourself, like so that folks can get to know you a little bit. And by the way, I don't see your face. I just see your hands. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or.
I don't know. I think it's because I went into YouTube to be able to see the chat.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's fine the way it is. Okay.
Okay. Tracy, you want to ask me some questions? I can't really talk openly about myself.
So Carly, when did you start crafting and learning about making cards and falling in love with that?
Just over a year, actually. Okay. April of last year, I got a Cricut. And then in like a week after I got that, I found Nancy's videos, and then I joined Foiling Snobs Club, and down the rabbit hole I went.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's pretty cool. So Chow has a similar story. She started with her Cricut, and then started watching YouTube videos. So that's pretty cool. Do you still use your Cricut, or do you get a lot of use out of it?
Yes, I do. I actually used it to make last month's card swap cards.
Good.
I even got a little Cricut Joy so that I could travel with it.
Okay, that's nice. Very good. And where do you live? Like what state?
Spokane, Washington.
Okay, so you live in Washington. So there's quite a time zone difference between you and I, right?
Yes. There's quite a time difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the eastern side of Washington, so not the Seattle side that everybody knows about, but the other side.
The other side, sort of like the in facing side that touches other states or near other states. Yeah.
Yes. We're like right on the Idaho border.
Okay. That is so cool. Well, we're thrilled to have you as part of our admin team, and you do a great job moderating and helping us with the FSC posts. So thank you very much for helping us, because it takes a lot of work. And sometimes with my job and Nancy's jobs, we're just out of the loop. Like this week, I was out of the loop all day, Tuesday and Wednesday. I had meetings from 8 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night. and I couldn't do anything about it. I mean, I had to be focused on those meetings, and we had a big event on Wednesday. We had 100 people at our event. So, I mean, I couldn't be working on Facebook. So,
right.
Yeah.
I am
so that's
happy to help and just glad that I can.
And what do you enjoy the most about card making in general?
I think the fact that I can do it. What I mean by that is I used to be a potter until I got RA, and then pretty much everything that I loved doing, bowling, potting, so many other things, I had to slowly quit doing because my hands couldn't handle it anymore. But card making is easy. I can do it at my own pace and work for a half an hour a day, or not at all one day, and then a couple hours the next day. And it's amazing to be able to be crafty again.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. Having some kind of barrier to doing the things that you used to be able to do, can be very frustrating. So it's awesome to hear that you found Nancy, went down that rabbit hole.
Such a rabbit hole it's been.
I know it is. So do you feel like you have complete set syndrome?
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm trying really hard to be better and only get the products I really, really love and everything. And shimmer powders is one of those.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see. Do you want to tell us about your family, or your home life? You don't have to give a lot of details, just, general.
I'm married to my high school sweetheart. Although we just got married, actually next Thursday is our 9-year anniversary.
Wow, happy anniversary.
Thank you. And then we have a 2.5-year-old son, Emmett, who is delightful and a terror all at the same time.
Nice.
And I have an 11-year-old stepdaughter.
Okay. Great. Well, it's nice to hear about your family and a little bit about, your children. That's great. Thank you for sharing.
Sure.
School's out yet, or school's still in? He's too young
still
for school.
in.
Well, she's old enough for school, right?
Yeah, she is old enough for school, and school is in until about I think 1st or 2nd week of June.
Yeah, I always wondered about that. Some states go a little bit later. My son Jacob is 17, and his last day of school is June 1st. He only goes for 2 hours, and then he's done. He's basically turned in all his books, his iPad, everything. It's done, basically. It's just like show up and take attendance and just watch movies now. So, but yeah, happy anniversary early.
What's that?
Happy anniversary early.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you think the East Coast gets done with school earlier?
Definitely. When we lived in Florida, the kids were starting school in August, and I was like, what? It's still summertime.
Yeah. I hate that.
It was interesting, to say the least, to see how much things are different in different places.
Well, I'm going to go hands down, and then we can talk a little bit about how we came about picking the 3 things that we want to smash with today. So for those of you who might be new, that maybe have never caught this program before on YouTube, let me just tell you a little bit about it. I call it Smash Your Crafty Stash, because what we're doing is trying to use up some things that are in our craft room that we might not get to that frequently. Seems like, I don't know about you, but sometimes I buy things and I never get to use them. And that's an investment. And I know everybody's very busy, and I know we just don't have time to get to everything that we want to get to. But if we can all think about some of those things that we would love to be spending more time creating with, that's what we're all about with this Smash Your Crafty Stash. So what we decided to do is we are going to play with the the various styles of powders, right? So I know Carly has a whole tray full of the Nuvo shimmer powders, right, Carly?
Yep, I do. I love them all.
I don't have all of them. So I was lucky enough that Jerry gifted me with some for my birthday. And then I added some more at our craft show that we went to in Allentown. And I think they're awesome. I also have some of these cosmic shimmer pixie powders. They're something I've had for quite some time. So I like to pull those in sometimes.
I've seen those. I'm interested.
Yeah, and then I have the color bursts from Ken Oliver, primary colors. Nothing fancy about those. And then I have brushos. So brushos are sort of like little salt and pepper shakers. You kind of have to poke the holes in them yourself. So I like these too, these brushos. So mine's like a variety. I don't have just one kind. I've got like a hodgepodge, I guess you can say. But I think it's okay to mix and match.
I think so. As long as you're making art.
Doesn't matter. What do you like? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, as long as you're making something you like, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah. And you'll have to forgive me on Zoom because it's hard sometimes with the timing. I don't mean to interrupt you. Really, I don't. What do you like the most about these powders, playing with them?
Well, I'm like supremely type A personality, so I like things the way I like them. And sometimes with art, you can't really have that. So the fact that I can not have to worry about whether or not I'm doing this right, or, I know it's going to turn out awesome no matter what I do to it. So
cool.
That's what cool. I like.
Hi, everybody who's joining us. We are just chit-chatting a little bit about what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be playing with shimmer powders, various ones. We picked our whatever mixed media paper we like. We also are going to be coordinating these projects with cover plate dies. I don't know about you, but I have a couple cover plate dies and I really very rarely use them. Some of them have been given to me. Some of them I have purchased. So some of them are for the holidays. So that's not really going to work like this time of year. But I think that we're going to try to play with these together. And these are the ones that I have. I have this one from Lawn Fawn. It's got leaves on it. I've never even used it. You can see it's brand new. That's probably the one that I'm going to try tonight. So, Carly, what do you got there? Oh, you have some too.
I only have these two. Okay. I have those two. Pretty. And I have this one too. This was that lunar one that I was telling you about.
Okay, cool.
But I really like the floral ones. I'm not very girly, but I find in crafting, I can use florals a lot.
Yes. I know what you're saying. I have... Go ahead.
Really big tomboy. So when I'm crafting, I notice like I have a really big floral and flowers stamp section.
Wow.
So I like using them.
I have some of those Sizzix ones somewhere, but I don't know where they are. I so rarely use cover plate dies that I think they kind of get buried in with my stash, and I guess my stash is unorganized, so I'm not that really good at pulling them out. But when you pulled them out, I was like, whoa, I think I have one of those, but I can't find it. So I'll just use what I have, okay?
Everything that I have, I get on clearance. Practically everything I have.
Good. That's a good strategy.
Yes.
Because you're saving money, and also you're like, do I really need this? Waiting for it to go on clearance really can tell the answer to that, right?
Yes. Well, and then like if I'll get like Mother's Day gifts or anything like that, then or the shimmer powders, I only got a couple of those, like 2 of them. And I liked them so much that when I got Christmas money last year, that was what I ran and bought the rest of them with, so that I would have all of them.
That's great. Nice. So for those of you that are just joining us, hello everybody. I'm sorry I didn't get to say hi to everybody individually. We're getting ready to play with some shimmer powders. And then Carly, do you want to talk about that last category that we said we wanted to play with today?
Oh, ephemera? Sure.
Yes.
We talked about doing ephemera. You said you wanted to see my storage. So
yes.
Is that too close? I can't see anything.
I can see it as images.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's one of the Tim Holtz Distress ink
tins.
I no longer need the tins because I got stamp pad storage.
Right.
So now I've put little labels on all of my tins so I can just keep stuff that I've previously colored.
Oh, first of all, those are adorable. Those little penguins are so cute.
Yes, I love the little penguins. And then in April, I got a bunch of these cute butterflies. I don't recall from who, so I apologize about that. But tons of these little tiny butterflies that have been foiled or something. Wow. I'm not sure how they made them, but I also have butterflies and little kiss me's and a unicorn. I don't know. I have a whole bunch of balloons that I die cut too. So
that's great for birthday, right?
Yeah. I actually made a friends of mine, their little boy. I have a ton of pandas in here too from the ton.
Yeah.
Where are they? Tons of pandas.
Yeah. Well, I have this storage system that is a photo storage system. And actually Stacy was the one who said about doing it this way. And if I was more organized, I'd have them labeled, but I do have that container, and I even have some die cuts in there. Yeah. This is a nice system because you can grab it, see through it and everything, but like I have a little of everything. I have some hearts, some flowers, I have some dragonflies.
So what do you have them sorted by?
Nothing right now.
Oh,
what I'll do is if I have a project that I'm working on, so I'll put the extra bits in there. So do you remember when we had Stamp Wars and we had honeybee stamps and we were making bicycles and all that stuff? I don't know if you remember that Stamp Wars.
That was the first Stamp Wars that I watched.
Okay, cool. So that has its own little container full of extra ephemera in case I ever wanted to make a card with that stuff again. You know, that's kind of how I've done it. And then I purchased some like St. Patrick's Day ephemera. Stacy gave me some too, so I put all that in one container. I mean, there's a little bit of a method, but not much of a method here. And then I have a bunch of sentiments die cut, and that's kept in just like these little baggies back here, because actually I could probably use another one of these containers to be able to store more die cuts and things like that. But yeah, it's like this one is the ocean themed. I made a whole bunch of turtle cards in 1 year. I have a lot of turtles left over.
That's cute.
Yeah, and some flowers and stuff. Oh, look, there's a pretty flower.
Hi, Frida.
Yeah. So that is what we're going to play with tonight. Are you ready, everybody? Are you ready to play along with us? Get your stuff out, folks.
I haven't passed out yet. That's a good sign, right?
Yeah, it's a very good sign. You know, I have these flamingos. I've always wanted to use these flamingos. I always thought they were so adorable, but I hardly ever can think of what to use them with. So I don't know about you, but I have stuff like that stored in my little container here. I'd like to use this peacock. I think it's really pretty.
You could do the birds with the vine cover plate.
That's a good idea. So I'm gonna put this aside for now, and then put my camera down closer again because I want up in the air to show my desk a little bit. And I guess we better get some water. What do you think? And start playing with our color bursts.
Sounds good.
Now, do you use a container or do you just let the water on your desk? What's your system?
Typically I tape these down.
Yeah.
I have pre-cut watercolor in front of me and then pre-cut other paper too. But typically I tape them down and then let them dry on their own because I find that they dry better when they're not helped along.
Right.
But like I did a couple of these panels the other day, which I will probably end up using some of these, but
oh, those are nice.
Well, because I had to do purple so I could send you a thank you card for having
yay, purple.
So which purple do you like the best?
Oh, that deep purple is beautiful. Okay. I have a hard time getting a deep purple. That's what I'm going to try to work on today. I have a couple purples here. I need to try to really work it up. I guess you have to keep drying and right.
No, see, like that's why I like the shimmer powders because they have so many different colors combined in the one container.
Oh, but okay.
On the same hand, I kind of think I'd like to have different ones like you do because then you could do something more intentional, you know?
Right, right. All right, well, I'm going to follow your lead and tape mine down to my,
okay.
Do you tape it directly to your glass media mat?
I do, because I have, you know, like we discussed, I have the giant one. So
the glass board, board, right? Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. I just like having a clean space that's nice and, you know, can get dirty and I can do alcohol inks on it and everything and doesn't get weird.
All right, let's do this. So you put your tape down on your paper to make like a border, right?
Yes.
Okay. I hope this tape works. Look at that.
What kind of tape do you have?
It's a generic tape from Amazon. Like it came in a pack of 10. Yeah.
I mean, I use painter's tape, so.
Okay, yeah, I have some of that in my drawer if this doesn't work. This reminds me of painter's tape. Hey, Frida. Hi. I saw Bobby was on. Lynn is on. And I said hi to Diana already. And Vicky Dar. Any relation? Aw. Hey, Mom. Thank you for jumping on. That's so sweet of you. That's great.
It's here.
Diana says she loves shimmer powder. All right. Step one. It's not pretty, but it's taped down.
Doesn't have to be pretty.
Yeah, I don't know.
It from, you know,
this paper.
Christina Warner
is 6 by 8, 6 inches by 8 inches. So I'm just going to go with it. I'm not going to trim it or anything, you know, so. Oh, thanks, Rita. Hi, Chris. All right. So I see you have yours like divided in two. Is that because your paper's larger?
Oh, no. It's just 2 pieces of paper, but that is a good point, actually. I just figured I would help myself and do 2 pieces of paper at once.
That is a good idea. But you know what? I could divide mine in half. Look at that. Then I'd get 2 panels. Or I could just let it go and trim it later. Either way is fine.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So do you spray it down and then sprinkle? Or do you sprinkle then spray?
I sprinkle then spray. And I know all the videos say you don't have to use a lot, and you don't. But I like really intense color, so I use a lot.
Okay, let's get doing this. Hi, Lisa. Okay. Candace, you know, I've used a clipboard too for mine and a paper towel underneath of it. Then I can manipulate it some. Holy cow. A gigantic blob of this blue powder just came out. This is the blue Blitz.
Oh, that's going to look like that.
Yeah. I think the reason why I liked it on the clipboard is I can move it around, like, you know, with the, yeah.
I actually had meant to get one of my husband's better cookie sheets so that I could tape it to that and therefore move it around, but that's all right.
Okay, I'm adding tell me what colors you're putting down.
I don't know. I'm going through my little color swatch thing.
Okay.
Trying to
All
decide.
right, then. You got a method. I don't. I just grab and shake. Okay. This one's violet brocade, and this one is lilac waterfall. But I think if I swatch them, I'll have a better idea of the intensity of the colors.
Well, like, that foil post that I posted a while back, I just been in such a funk since we bought this house, and I'm stressing about packing and moving, etc. And so I haven't really been creating very much. So I find a good time to do boring stuff like swatching is when you can't really get yourself to do anything else.
Yeah. Well, that shows you we have opposite styles because I hardly ever swatch anything. Not that I don't think it's a good idea, but I just can't get myself organized enough to do that. I've done it for a couple things, but not for everything that I have in my stash. I wonder if I got my blower and just blow that around a little bit. What do you think?
Which blower?
My one that I use for alcohol inks.
That's what I do. It's right here on my side of our table.
Okay, let me grab that puppy. Okay.
I am using Sunray Crosset on the left side. It's very bright yellow.
Okay, yeah. See that.
Perfect, yes. That's a good idea, Lynn. She uses her Gemini plates to tape it to and then move it.
Good idea. That's a great idea. Might do that next.
That is fantastic.
I mean, I have some old plates too, but they're warped, so I should probably use a straight plate.
And then this one is
go ahead.
Sparkler. Oh, just
golden sparkler. I think I have that one. Yeah, golden sparkler. Do you ever use your heat tool, your Ranger heat tool?
Actually, my Ranger heat tool died.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did to it, but it died, so I got a new one. But
okay.
No. You mean to dry these?
Yeah.
Yeah, typically I don't, but I figured this time I would since, we can't exactly wait around for them to dry.
Right. I didn't know because I have a Wagner heat gun and then I have a Ranger heat tool. And
I see.
For some reason I thought the Tim Holtz heat tool would work better because it doesn't blow things around as much. It's more gentle. And my Wagner, it's like very powerful. Like, not messing around. Yeah.
The Wagner is the one that I had, not the Ranger heat tool. I didn't really see the point in getting that one. Although I have thought about getting something similar that's just like a blow dryer that's shaped similar.
Yeah.
Which I guess is what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it emboss too?
Yeah, but it's what it does. It is a slow heat. It's not like a rush of heat. It's like it blows air and slow heat. And it's not the power. It's like, imagine a blow dryer on the lowest setting you can imagine. Like, that's what it's like. Because otherwise it's going to blow everything all over the place if you don't have it on a low setting. And that's what the Tim Holtz heat tool is like. I mean, I kind of like it for projects like this because then it's not splattering things all over the place,
Right.
So mine is very abstract and crazy all over the place here. I don't want to add any more water because there's a bunch of water laying on the middle. I think I might have to get a brush. Let me get a brush and move this around a little bit. Okay, what are you doing, Carly? Tell us what you're doing.
I'm not used to talking about what I'm doing while I'm doing it. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's okay. I've been talking the whole time, so go ahead.
I used an extra piece of paper in the middle so that when I sprayed it, the spray didn't contaminate the other side.
Okay. That makes sense.
So then I use one of my microfiber towels and I just go around the edges and soak up the petals that are on the edge of the tape.
Okay.
And then I guess I will work on the other side. And you know.
So you're basically saying it's a good idea to soak up the extra.
I mean, that's what I've learned that I like to do.
Yeah.
Those ones that I made, I tried actually doing a couple like full sheets of watercolor paper just to see, because I thought, oh, then I'll have a lot of prints after that. But it didn't work because it was too much of a space. So the water created valleys in the paper, even though I had it taped down. And so when it dried with really intense spots, but then also some spots didn't have anything. And I didn't really like that. So I probably won't do that.
So mine's just pretty much pink, blue, blah. It's kind of like a big blob.
That looks pretty to me.
I'm going to take my paper towel and dry it up a little bit. I got a lot of water on it, so I'm just going to dab it, maybe soak up some of that water.
Well, and these shimmer bursts or just powder in general is nice to use because if it dries, like the purple one that you liked, if you didn't like it so intense, I could spray it now and dab off a layer or two until I got what I wanted.
Okay.
And I find that that's neat because I did one in Cherry Bomb, which is probably a Nancy color.
Uh-huh. Yep, Cherry Bomb. That's a nice color. I used it on mine. Yeah.
I did that on a thank you card, and it was just way darker than I wanted it to be. I did way too much. So I spritzed it until it got to a much better color.
Cool.
I mean, that's awesome that you can fix them like that.
That's nice to know. Yeah, you can go in and do some changing around like that, right? Everybody said mine looks like a blue tree.
Yeah, I like yours.
Reminds me of cotton candy. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of water on the middle of mine, so I might get my Tim Holtz tool out and just spray a little of that on, just dry it a little bit in the middle, just to get, it's like to help evaporate some of that water, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because it's like a pool of water in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, that yellow is so pretty.
This one?
Yeah.
Or the right side?
They're both pretty, but I like the one you're spraying right now, the yellow.
I like it because it's got, I'm not, like I said, not a girly girl, but I like in art that I can be and use colors that I normally wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
That one needs more.
So I'll probably cut this panel in half. I probably won't. It's 6x8, so it's a little bit too big for a card panel. But it gives me some options for my cover plate, right? So. And then I made this one earlier, but it's not very vibrant. It's just sort of like the powder's kind of just laid there. I guess I could reactivate it if I sprayed more water on it. And
you could also just add more color to it.
Yeah. I'll probably do that.
That's what I thought, Susan. It looked like a blue tornado.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, if you look at it closely from where I am, you can see a little bit of purple in there too, but mostly blue because I got a lot of blue. Remember I told you it came out really heavy.
It kind of poofed out.
Yeah.
I just added solar flare to the left side because I realized I used the wrong yellow. Well, not the wrong one, but not the one I meant to use.
That looks really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess this is kind of abstract artwork I got going on here. I could frame it and make it a wall hanging. A blue tree. Why not? Now that's dry. I just used this tool for a few minutes. So I like it.
If I pull out my heat gun, it'll mute all that noise.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just want to make sure before I pull it out, because you know.
Yep. Feel free to pull it out. Yep. I'm gonna grab my Gemini plate like Lynn Leonard said. That's a very good idea, Lynn. It's actually a craft first because Nancy Stamps got me turned on to the Craft First brand, which is a generic brand. It's a little bit less expensive.
Like way less expensive.
Yeah. Do you know, Carly, do they make these for Sizzix big shots too and sidekicks and all that?
I don't know. I still have my original plates for my
big
shot, but they do make metal shims, and I have some of those.
I need to get that one plate. It's like the Thinlit plastic shim. My husband was helping me craft because I was under a deadline for a card club that I'm in, and I had to make like all these die cut things. And so I said, will you run this through the machine for me? Well, it kind of went a little sideways and a little crooked. So everything got like chomped up and it's like all rough and needs to be replaced. Because he cut like the edge of it. He didn't mean to. He didn't know any better. He wasn't being supervised.
He's not a crafter.
Right. So I'm going to sort of add some color to this one. This is one I already did, everybody. The paper that I used, I think, is a watercolor paper. So it's a little different paper. Yeah, but I want to be able to sort of move it around. So I put it on this plate because Lynn Leonard suggested that. And I think that's a great idea. Let's see what happens here. Okay, what color do I want to use? That's always the question. There's so many different colors. So much fun. A meteorite shower, maybe. That might look nice. I'll try to be gentle with my tap, tap, taps. Yeah, I just don't think I'm getting my water wet enough because it's not moving. It's just kind of laying there like dot, dot, dot. Whoops. Yeah. Going to grab some of my brushos. The one that I'm going to grab is violet. Let's see if I can't get some action here. Okay, Meg said the watercolor paper soaks up the water so it doesn't move as much. That's true. Look at this purple. Ooh, buddy. Now we're getting some purple. Yeah, that's pretty. Of course, our fingers will be colored too, right, Carly?
What's that? Sorry?
Will be purple and blue, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to try to move this around a little bit and just get a little bit of that color to move around some. Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
We're getting messy and drippy tonight. Ugh.
I figured out the other day that you can use your mink to put these through so they straighten out and flatten out.
Okay, yeah, I've done that before with the heat of it, sort of like an iron, huh?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab a microfiber towel here and just maybe blot it a little bit, see what that does. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dry it. It's really wet and getting kind of warped, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I like to leave them to dry because they don't warp as much that way. But
yeah. So I hope everybody is having a good Friday evening and that you've got plans to enjoy Memorial Day weekend. It's a nice long weekend for me. I took off work yesterday. Around 12 o'clock. I had to have a procedure on my back. So I had that outpatient surgery and then I came home and rested. And then I took today off as well so that I could heal from my procedure. And then, of course, tomorrow we have a picnic to go to. We're making taco salad and we're making chocolate chip cookie cheesecake, which is as yummy as it sounds.
yeah, it sounds divine.
And I told you that we had a big event at work on Wednesday. We had like 100 people there. Well, it was catered and there was some buffalo chicken dip left over. So I have some of that I'm going to take also. So we're come bearing gifts for sure. And Doug said, my husband said there'll be like 40 people there. So it's going to be a big Memorial Day picnic for sure. Do you guys have any plans like that?
I'm pretty sure Ray and I are just staying home. We were supposed to go to Texas Roadhouse and have his Veterans Day dinner for lunch today, but I wasn't feeling well on top of being so stressed out about this.
Yeah.
So that'll be tomorrow. We're looking forward to that.
Okay. How are you feeling now that you're doing it?
Ask me afterwards.
Okay. Hi, Becky. Well, I'll tell you what, your panels are looking beautiful. That one with the gold and the looks like it's marbled or something. It's beautiful.
This one?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
that's
that yellow
sparkler.
That yellow one is gorgeous too. So they're both beautiful.
I was just getting my mink plugged in so I can strain them out.
I need to practice this technique for sure. I know that I'm not very good at it, but that's why I wanted us to try it so I could maybe take some hints from you and hopefully get some improved panels here.
I don't know. I just combine the colors that I think will work well together, much like I do my alcohol inks. I just toss a whole bunch of colors down that I think are going to look good together. Yeah. And see how they come out.
Yeah, but I like how you got that marble effect in yours. It's nice. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, so you're getting your mink out and you're going to just put your panel through? Do you just put it like through a piece of paper, or do you use
just in the carrier sheet?
The carrier sheet? Yeah.
Just because I don't want to get stuck in there, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I would have that luck. So yeah, I'll just stick them in there and send it through.
I hope that my Mink can handle that thicker media paper that I picked.
I'm sure. If I can do 2 pieces of watercolor paper, surely you can do mixed media paper.
Okay. Well, this purple is really saturated. I'm having a hard time getting it dry. So just bear with me here. I'm going to keep drying it till it gets dry. The mixed media paper dried like really fast. This watercolor paper is taking forever.
My husband just ran up the stairs because he thought I was going to use the new switch.
Oh.
But it's just the Mink at this point. And then he got up here and I told him I was using, the Mink, and he dropped his head. So I told him to sit in the other chair so he didn't have to go back downstairs.
So he likes it when you use the switch?
I think he just wanted to watch it be used.
Ah, okay. Thanks, Stacy. I will use my Mink for that then.
Yeah. So
your husband wants to see you use your switch. Have you used it yet?
Oh yeah, definitely. I did what Nancy told me to do and put it through as many tests as I could do or think of to do. And as soon as I heard it work properly, I've been happy with it.
Okay, good.
Sorry, I'm off to the side doing my Mink.
That's okay. I'm just drying my paper. It's like drying paint, you have to have a lot of patience.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty dry. Feels like toast, so I think it's dry. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice and dry.
And there are my 2 after going through the Mink.
Oh, look how flat they are. Woo!
Yeah. I'm actually saddened that I didn't think of it sooner, but better late than ever, right?
Yeah. So I missed a spot. I missed the spot. It was still damp in the top left corner.
What?
Using the Mink.
We gotta put it continue. Hey, why do I have these?
I don't know, but they're super.
You don't have any.
So for everybody that's watching, I want to remind you that we have a challenge going on in the FSC. We are looking for folks to make some masculine cards. This is the card that I made using, you don't have to use kitchen sink stamps, but Kitchen Sink Stamps is our sponsor. So if you make a masculine card and post it in the FSC in the May 2022 card challenge folder, album, sorry. We will be picking a random winner on May 31st to win a $25 Kitchen Sink Stamps gift card. So if you haven't had a chance yet to enter your masculine card, please do that.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, May 31st, we're going to pick a winner. So you want to get it up there before May 31st. Okay. I got to grab my Mink.
All right, guys. I was going to use this die, the cover plate. The other one seems to struggle a little bit more. It's called Bouquet. I think I want to cut using black cardstock though, and not the background, because I want the background to stay as whole as possible.
Okay.
So let me see what I have. Ooh, maybe some black mirror card. Yeah.
That is nice.
I recently got this Carl rotary trimmer, and
Yeah.
it's way easier to use than any of the other things I've tried. And
Well,
you can switch out the blades too, which is kind of neat.
that's nice. Probably with your, RA, it helps to have something like that.
Yeah. And it's a safety thing too, because with Emmett, he likes to come in here and I've got to have my deco blade and my other Tim Holtz guillotine put up so that he can't get to them anymore.
Right.
And with this one, he can play with it all he wants. And he's, don't worry, I still watch him.
Yeah.
Like a hawk, but he's less apt to hurt himself as he would run into a table or something like that, which he does frequently because he's a little boy.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Stacy has a question. Carly, what if you use a thicker cover plate and cut your panel out of that and put the mirror behind it, or one of each?
Thicker cover plate. I only have 2 or 3 cover plates, Stacy. Hold on. I buried them with my other
Oh,
stuff.
maybe she means a thicker cover plate paper. I'm not sure.
Well, I find that the watercolor paper,
It's pretty thick.
hard to, I tried practicing yesterday to try and figure out the right sandwich. And I had a problem getting it to cooperate to the point where even with a shim in that one spot, it was having trouble cutting. I couldn't get it to cut through.
Yeah.
So I figured rather than do that on live YouTube, I would just, make things easier on myself.
Sounds good to me. All right, sending mine through the Mink slowly. That's great. Now it's nice and flat.
Isn't that great?
The perfect thing. Perfect. Now I have to figure out what cover plate to use.
Stacy, I have the switch now, and I kind of thought it would help with that. But like I said, even when I used a paper shim in the one spot I was having trouble with, it still wasn't cutting through the watercolor paper. And I'm wondering if maybe it's too thick, even with a metal shim. I tried all the things, Anyway.
Hey, Rhonda, how are you? Okay, so which cover plate are you going to pick? Are you going to use one of each?
I could do one of each.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so my tree is flattened. That was a very good tip. That is
Your
like
tree.
using it. It's like using an iron, right?
Yeah, it's perfect. And if it's still a little bit wet, it's okay because it just steams itself all the more,
Yeah. Perfect. All right, so.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to trim this, even though it looks pretty as a tree. We're going to trim it so that we can make cards, people. Cards. We're going to make a card. Okay.
It does look really pretty. I can see the purple in it.
Yeah, it does. It's pretty cool. Okay, little tree, you're going to be made into a card now. I'm going to cut you in half and use you on a project.
It reminds me of the alcohol ink papers that they've started printing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just how billowy it is.
All that blowing it around with that this thing. What is this called anyways?
The blower?
Yeah.
That's what I
Handheld
call
blower.
it. I don't know.
Yeah. The handheld blower, right?
I mean, it blows.
Oh, Meg says it's beautiful. All right, maybe I won't cut it. You guys are telling me you love my tree. I don't know what I would do with it. Put it in a picture frame, I guess. Give it away. I could give it away at my family reunion. They would think I'm like went to some art class or something, you know.
I had a friend of mine this morning asked me if I wanted to teach a class how to make cards at her studio.
Ooh.
Thought that could be fun and not nearly as stressful as this, maybe. I don't know.
That sounds like fun.
Maybe I'll be fine once I've done this.
It does take time to teach other people how to make your cards because you have to cut everything and get everything ready ahead of time. I have a stamp club that I'm a member of, and like the last time we met, I taught them how to make the card with the dragonflies from the Colorful Life Designs. Did you see that card?
Yeah.
Let me show it to everybody so they know what I'm talking about.
It's pretty.
If I can find it. I moved everything around so I have room because everything is so cluttered in my craft room. It's terrible. It's like a disaster. It's like a bomb went off in here, man.
Maybe it just means you need a bigger craft room.
Oh no. Oh no. This card right here. Okay. This card.
Yeah, I like the colors on that.
So I taught them how to make this card, but I had to cut everything in advance, right? I had to cut the card base and then the matte layer and then the panel on top. And then they used the stencil and they made their own and then picked out a sentiment and put the little gems on. So it takes time to get all that ready in advance. But it's fun. It's fun teaching.
I don't know.
People.
I kind of like doing all that monotonous stuff, the cutting and stuff.
Okay. So you use black. Tell me what you did. You cut your cover plate with black. Is that what you did?
Yeah. Well, I haven't cut it yet. I took out some Sizzix, I think it's tonic black mirror card. And then, so I'm going to I tape my cover plates to 2 pieces and then I'll overlay them on the shimmer powder backgrounds we did. That way they can shine,
That sounds really nice. I don't think I have any black mirror card. Maybe I can use silver.
Yeah.
So I have this little die. It's really, somebody gave it to me and it's not full size of A2, but I think it would look really pretty cut out with this purple behind it.
I think so.
Yeah, it's not the full size. It's sort of like a mini die. I don't know what it is, but
I don't know. I have one that's like 2x3.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find the label inside here.
But
Simply
I've noticed
defined.
my cover dies aren't. They say they're A2 size, but it doesn't leave any room for trimming, which is how one of my cards lost its border.
Uh-huh. Okay. So this one is from Scrapbooking Made Simple. It's simply defined true beauty charming, it's called. So it's probably like you can't get it anymore, sorry guys. And then it has a couple little sentiments. Let love grow. That's kind of cute.
It's a really pretty die cut though. You can
Yeah,
tell.
and
I like the leaves part of it.
Never had a chance to use it yet.
Well, then it's perfect to use it tonight.
So I don't have any black mirror cardstock. Should I just use regular black cardstock?
I think you should use whatever you want. If you use regular, you could always put clear embossing powder on it and make it shiny.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I watched that in a video today.
My black is just black. I don't think I have any black, but I might have dark blue. Let's see what I have here.
Thanks, Meg. I hope so.
I have this mirror cardstock. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Didn't you just get like tons of paper at Marco's?
Yeah. Yes, I did. Look, glossy black
There you go.
paper.
Oh,
This is the thing. I have stuff I don't even know that I have, right?
I've been trying to go through you guys' videos and make sure I can watch as many as I can to get them to enough views. That's what I do in my craft room. I set up a queue of everybody's videos and just have them play in the background while I'm crafting. It's great.
Yeah. That's really supportive of us, and I really appreciate that. I am on one design team that to get like a bonus, I have to get 250 views on my videos. And I don't get that many views normally, but when I ask the people of the FSC to help, then they, will come and help me. And I really appreciate that. For everybody that's ever done that for me, thank you. Okay, Stacy said it's a mini cover plate, and that Catherine Pooler makes mini cover plates too. And then she wanted to know if I had black shimmer. Well, I found the black glossy, so we're going to go with that. So, hey.
All right, I'm going to put these through.
Carly knew I had it, and I didn't even know I had it.
Well, I didn't know if you had black specifically. I just was really jelly of the fact that you got a whole bunch of papers for Marcos. So I remember.
I went crazy at Marco's. I was like, oh, blue pearl? Oh, yes. Pink pearl? Oh, yes, please. And I was like, whoa, paper like that's hard to come by. And this black glossy is really pretty.
Yeah, it's nice because you can, even if you get fingerprints on it, you can buff it out when you're done and then it'll be shiny again.
Oh, that's nice. All right. Now I got to get my Gemini Junior.
All right, I'm going off screen again.
Okay, no problem.
I have the way my craft room is set up. I'm in a really small room, but I have our old dining room table in the middle of the room. Yeah, as like an island that I work at, and then I have outlets and stuff on the edges on different areas. So
okay.
And in the new house, I'm excited to have I'm hoping I can find cabinets somebody doesn't want or something and just repaint them. We'll see.
Okay, so you're moving, is that what you mean? Like you're going to a different house?
Yeah, the house we live in right now is my mom's house.
Okay.
So we put an offer on our own house. Actually, the day I became an admin, I was at my home inspection.
Ooh, how exciting.
My moderator.
Are you going to be living close by where you are now?
I mean, close by is all relative in Spokane because everything is close by. It's not like city. A really big city. Yeah.
Yeah, the same city.
We're like I don't know. I think the last census was like 250,000 people, right? but
Okay.
it's like really spread out between a bunch of other neighborhoods that constitute the same city.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if you were moving someplace else or staying where you are now, like the same city.
Right. No, in the past we've moved out of the city and we hope to again, but we're gonna wait until Maya's out of high school.
Okay.
So Ray can be here for her.
All right. Did you use any special like sandwich for your Gemini Junior?
I have the Switch, not Gemini Junior.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
It's okay. I just use one of the reviews I read said that you can use your big shot plates. So that's what I've been doing instead of marring up my really pretty large plates.
Yeah.
So I was using the bottom, the thin adapter, a metal shim, and then my 2 plates on top of that.
I was thinking about grabbing a metal shim myself.
I just want it to cut cleanly, you know?
Yeah.
It's really frustrating when they don't cut cleanly because then you end up breaking it.
Uh-huh. Yep. All right, here goes nothing.
I wasn't even plugged in. Jeez.
Looks like it worked. Looks like we have full cuttage here. That's always so satisfying for me to send a die through. Just love it. And it comes out completely, you know, especially an intricate die, and it comes out completely cut through. It's great. Gemini Junior has so much power. I love it.
Yeah, I wanted something that I could use with my glimmer.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to remove the tape and everything and poke through. See what I got here. Okay. I better get my brush so I can save a little bit of time. Okay. I hope I didn't scratch that up. Oh, it looks pretty good. Yes, looks nice. Oh, that black cardstock was shining this. Good idea, Carly.
Yeah, I like how the contrast between the, you know, colors and the black. It's going to be really pretty. I keep trying to do the trick of double-sided tape when you die cut, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong because it never cooperates.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. That, I think I've done it before for sentiments, but still you're fighting, you know, the stickiness of the product, which is what it's meant to do. So,
right.
And you're like, just release a little bit so I can get this, you know, taken care of and put this on my card. Sometimes I just do the old fashioned thing and just glue it down with the fine point, glue tip or something.
Yeah, that's what I end up doing. I've tried brayering glue too, which works, but man, it can get a little out of hand.
Well, I don't know which ephemera I'm going to use. I've got my black glossy, sort of like a forest. It's really pretty. And I've got my purple background, which kind of reminds you like a nighttime or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that I have any ephemera that really goes with this, except for maybe a sentiment, because it's kind of a mini size. So I don't have a lot of space to work with here. So if anybody has any ideas, I would love your feedback. Please.
I don't know how anybody else does their intricate dies, but I like this little foam
Yes,
thing that I have.
that's what I use. The same thing. Yep. It does make quick business of getting this paper to release from the die. And I have to trim my, a fairy. That's a good idea, Meg. A little fairy. I might have one of those floating around somewhere.
So do stickers constitute ephemera?
Yes, stickers do. Yep.
Okay. Then maybe I can get some stickers because I have stickers that I bought. I always see stuff, clearance again, but I see stuff and I think, oh, that's really cute. I should get it. I could use it for something.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. If I see something that, is like something that I like butterflies or
Right.
that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Yeah.
I got some really cool, butterflies is a good idea. I got some really cool ones at the Dollar Tree that pop up and they're like foiled and stuff.
I picked some up there too. They're nice. Okay, well, let's see what we got. My sinuses, the allergy season right now is unbelievable. So I'm sorry if I sound nasally tonight, but that is what I'm fighting.
Yeah, I've had the sniffles all day and it's annoying me.
So I was watching the news tonight and they were saying that in Pennsylvania, the COVID cases are going up. And I have a conference next week. I'll be away. June, I'm pretty much away more than I'm home.
Mm-hmm.
I will be away next week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for a church conference. And they sent us an email telling us that it's in Erie, Pennsylvania, which is on the lake up in northern Pennsylvania, sort of like bordering on New York.
Mm-hmm.
But they said that they're still going to have the event, but we do need to wear our masks, which I was planning to anyways. And they want us to eat outside. Meanwhile, I've been to this conference center. There's no place to eat outside. What are we supposed to do? Sit on the concrete in the parking lot or something? Get real. So I don't know how that's going to go over.
Are you flying? Or are you driving?
I'm driving. Yeah, my pastor and I are going together.
Take a
We'll
camping
leave
trip.
We'll leave at about 8:00 in the morning. And we'll get there by about 11 a.m. and everything starts at noon. So
You should take a camping chair. One of the foldable ones. That way, if you have to eat lunch outside, you have a chair.
that's a good idea. I'm trying to find some ephemera to go with this. I don't have any little fairies already stamped out. But that would look cute. Huh. I'm gonna start digging here because I keep my ephemera in a lot of different places. My bits
All the better to hide it from yourself, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm really good at that.
Yeah,
could win
I
a
know the
prize.
feeling.
Yeah. I'm like, I could win a prize for that. I used to have ay Jesus.
Oh, thanks for the super chat, Michelle.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. I'm gonna look at what Stacy sent me, these cute little gnomes and stuff, to see if there's any
I
little
was gonna say, didn't you say you had like leprechauns?
yeah, I have
those could be cute.
leprechauns. Leprechauns and gnomes and stuff.
Meg said butterflies are pretty too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe I can find something like that in here. So I'm gonna just bypass all the St. Patrick's Day ones and look at our cute little gnomies. They're so adorable.
Do you like to read, Tracy?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I was asking if you like to read.
Yes, I like to read, but I do mostly audiobooks.
Yeah, I understand that. When I worked, that's what I did too.
What about you? Do you like to read?
I do. I used to do audiobooks when I worked, and then when I stopped working, I suddenly had plenty of time to read actual books. So that's what I do. I spent the majority of my pregnancy reading a book a day.
Oh, wow.
I'm really fast. I like to read and I enjoy what I read while I'm reading it, but I don't really remember it later.
Yeah. Yep.
Candace asks what your peacock would look like.
Yeah, I'm going to get the peacock out, Candace. That's a good idea. Let me get through this little stack here and see if we have any winners.
Don't mind me while I slave over my die cut.
Wow, that is really intricate if it's taken that long, huh?
Yeah, I ended up having to go through my big shot. I just maybe haven't figured out the right sandwich on the switch. I'm not sure.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that butterfly's too big. All right, let's shut this one up. I do have more butterflies, but I have to look somewhere else for those. Okay, we're going to try the peacock.
Oh my word, am I done yet? No. So, what's everybody doing tonight? Anything fun? Yeah, Meg, it got so bad that I had to start, well, not while I was pregnant, but it has gotten so bad in the past that I had to start initialing books I had finished reading so that I could look and make sure I didn't reread them. Because it happened a few times. At that point, I started trying to read audiobooks, so at least I could keep track that way.
Mm-hmm.
Or not audiobooks, sorry, Kindle books.
Okay. Well, I have a what's it called? Audible. I have a subscription to that. And I'm currently listening to the Wheel of Time book 6. So that's fun.
Yeah, Ray and I just got done watching that. It was very interesting.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. The books are really good.
So you can read books after you watch the series?
So I did not know that there were books. I had no idea about the Wheel of Time. Here's how I found out about it. So I'm watching Amazon Video and it's like, oh, the Wheel of Time. Let me check this out. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so good. What the heck, man? This is like Game of Thrones, but better because it's like kids and they're coming of age and everything, you know. I just was addicted to it from the very get-go. And then Jerry told me that she has read every book because when she was in Air Force and that was her, like she read the paperbacks, right? It was book. So I said, oh, that's really cool. I would like to read those books. And she said, well, you know, the movie or whatever, the series is not exactly the same as the books. I'm like, I don't care. That doesn't bother me. Like I like to talk about the differences between what's in the book and what's in the movie or the series, you know? So that's how I learned about it and started watching it, listening to it. And I like flew through the first 5 books. Like I could not stop listening to the first 5 books. And then now I'm on number 6 and I've kind of slowed down a little bit, just busy, you know.
Then when you get close to the end, you always slow down so you don't have to say goodbye to the story.
Yeah. Well, I found some really pretty butterflies. They kind of match the colors because they have purple and blue in them. So I think I might use them instead of the peacock. Although the peacock does look very, very regal up against this black forest, I think. Just because that peacock is gorgeous, you know. It's a gorgeous peacock. So that's where I'm at right now, trying to figure out where to put my butterflies, or maybe just put one butterfly. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch, you know. I have these on acetate, so I colored them. First of all, I stamped them and I heat embossed them with black embossing powder. And then I colored them with alcohol markers, which is something I really like to do with butterflies, you know, because you can like see through their wings and everything.
Right.
Really cool. And then I also have these butterflies that I just colored and cut out. These are Spellbinders butterflies from a Spellbinder stamp set that I have. So yeah, I'm excited. Spellbinders contacted me and asked if I would be willing to be part of their social influencer program on a regular basis. They've been sending me things sporadically to produce social media projects for them. And it's been, you know, here and there. And then they sent me an email and said, you know, we want you starting in August to get the kit every month and do like either a blog post or a video or both. And they gave me a whole list of the kit of the month and said which ones that I want. So I just picked like 2 because I'm too busy to do all of them. But I'm not on the design team. I'm on the social influencer group. So it's like a step below the design team, but that's okay.
It's so awesome.
I'm excited about that. I'm like,
no kidding.
Wow, Spellbinders. They noticed me on Instagram, I guess. So Instagram does really work. So Candace had a really good suggestion. She said, what about putting the peacock behind? Was it Candace or was it Meg? I'm sorry, one of them suggested put that peacock behind the cover plate. I love that. That's what we're doing. That's perfect. Yeah, I do, Nancy. I do have fairies, but I'd have to stamp them. And the challenge tonight was to use something that we already had, like already ephemera cut out, ready to go. Just like take something from your stash and make a card. So what do you think, Carly? Does my peacock look okay? Kind of behind the black and everything?
That looks like a regal peacock.
That's what I was thinking too. All right.
Oh
my gosh, Nancy, you're at the end of the book 6 for the Wheel of Time. You've been really reading fast. Oh, it was Meg, by the way, who made the suggestion. Well, not really reading, but listening to audiobooks, which is what I do.
It counts.
Yeah, that went fast for her, though. Wow. She flew through that book 6. I guess I better catch up. Although, how am I supposed to catch up now that Stranger Things is back on? Oh my gosh, that first episode What?
We don't
man.
watch that.
Wow.
I tried to watch it without Ray and it got all bent out of shape. So
Okay. I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody else. Oh, thank you, Candace.
oh my word. Why is it taking me so long?
Yeah, Nancy, I know you've been in the car a lot, just working, and you have time to listen to your audiobooks, which is nice. I'm happy that you got through that. You're ahead of me now, but I was ahead of you for a long time, but it doesn't matter. It's not a competition, but it's just funny how we're at different paces, you know? Okay, so I think I'm going to use a black card base.
Oh,
This is pretty cool. It's pretty dramatic. I didn't expect to have such a dramatic card tonight. I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of like having dramatic because I'm not very dramatic in real life, you know.
Uh-huh.
I'm really quiet and shy and don't really speak up or do anything in front of people, which is why this caused so much stress. But
Yeah.
you're right.
So-
I just had to focus on it with two people crafting together.
Took you kind of way out of your comfort zone, right?
Oh, so much out of my comfort zone, like for at least 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're doing a great job. And like you said, it's just two people crafting and hanging out. That's all it is, really.
Stacy said it'll get easier, but I don't know what she's talking about next time. Because this
time.
is plenty, Stacy.
Next time you're on something in
I
the
guess.
future. Yes, you're doing a great job, Carly. So when you go to mount that on your beautiful color burst
Uh-huh.
background, okay, it's not really color burst, it's Nuvo shimmer powder. Are you
Okay.
going to use a card base of a certain color, or are you just going to use a white card base?
I don't know.
Because you were saying something
Sometimes-
about like a mirror. What were you saying about a mirror or
Oh, because initially I was looking for mirror card and I ended up getting this black.
okay, gotcha.
But let's hear. I have bases already in front of me too.
Okay, I'm trying to decide whether I want to go the white or the black. Oh, that looks nice. Oh my goodness.
What?
That's beautiful. I love
Yours?
what you did. No,
Oh.
yours.
I forget you can see it.
Yeah. Yours.
Normally when I do these on the panels, they're bigger than my A2 cards. So I'll
Right.
cut it down to get rid of the white. And depending on what's left, I might mat it, but I might not. Sometimes it fits like perfectly right here on the A2
Uh-huh.
front. And
Uh-huh.
then this is the size of the A2 as well. So you just stick it on there and it's, covers the card.
Right. Okay. Well, I have the situation here. I need to decide.
What is your
Stacey-
situation? Can I help?
Stacy said, "You're doing awesome, Carly, and you are doing great, Carly." Stacy said, and so did Meg. So I wanted you to know that.
Thank you. What is your conundrum?
Okay, so my mini cover plate is so cute, right? It's like this forest. And then I have my purple background, which is kind of like the night. So the background's a little bit bigger than the front mini, but I like it like that. Like I like it to have that because it gives it about a border or something. So
I had to stand up to see it. It's
okay, so typically people might trim this down so that it
but it looks
so that
pretty.
I like it like that. It kind of frames it. I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Yeah. And then I'm kind of drawn to the black because
I always figure that people, I try to remind myself handmade, not Hallmark, right?
right.
So most anybody I give a card to, most of the time they don't even believe that I made it. So they're not going to notice what should or shouldn't be, right?
Right. Yep.
That's what I try to go with anyway.
Yeah. So Meg said she likes it on the white. Stacy said, yes, keep the border. So I will keep that like as a border. And Stacy likes the black. I think the black looks nice because it's cohesive.
Yeah.
Okay, now comes the fun part, gluing it all together. Talk about anxiety.
Why? Do you have double, not double-sided tape? Do you have sticky specs or whatever?
I do. Yeah, I could use those for this intricate frilly part.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I did for this one.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, let me get my sticky specs. I got those. And I know where they are too.
Hey.
Yeah, really.
Even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked some of those up after you guys got them in one of the stamp wars. And they've been so convenient. I used them on your card.
Oh, thanks. Cool. All right, let me see here.
I wasn't sure if you told the rest of the admin team who is going to be on with you.
Just Nancy. She knows all my deep dark secrets.
Well, yeah, I figured. Yeah. Best friends are like that, though. They have to.
Nancy knows all my deep dark secrets, but I didn't tell Stacy or anybody else. So, surprise. Okay, we got I Craft sticky dots. So we are going to try these. I think Stacy sent these to me. She doesn't like them.
I find they're really handy.
She says you get too many boogers. Stacy said that was rude of me not to tell her. Oh, that's cool. Diane Gunther said that her friend raises white peacocks. I have never heard of that. Have you?
No, I've never heard of white peacocks. Stacy is complaining that you never tell her or Chow anything.
Getting myself in hot water. What the heck was I thinking? Why did I bring that up? Well, my guess for next month, I'll keep a secret from everybody. And then it'll be a surprise for everybody.
Don't do it the day after back surgery, though, huh?
Yeah, really, that was stupid of me. You know what happened?
So I'm not saying stupid. Nobody's stupid.
No, okay. Last week, I went to the doctor on Thursday, and I'm like, hi, I'm here for my appointment. They said, wait a minute, your appointment's not till next week. First, they said to me, they said, you're early. And I said, okay, well, I'll just wait. I if I'm early, that's okay. I said, what time is my appointment? They said, next week. I was like, oh, are you kidding me? Because I really wanted to get it done before my big event. We had this big event and we had like 100 people there and it was like a major thing that I had to do. And I thought, oh, if I can get that surgery done before that, then I'll be feeling better, right?
Right.
But I guess my mind played tricks on me and decided what it wanted to do. And my mind was telling me, get it done now. So anyways, they were very nice about it. They said, we can try to take you, but we have stem cell clinical trials today. I guess for people who like have back problems, they put clinical trials like with stem cells and stuff. So
Oh, that's neat.
yeah, they said we have a very tricky procedure going on today, and
All right.
we have a couple other people that are getting surgeries. So we will try to get you in, but we can't guarantee anything, and you might have to wait a while. And my husband took me, and he had to get to work later that night. He had to go home and take a little nap before he went to work because he works all night long. He leaves like lately he's been leaving at 5 o'clock at night, not getting home till 5 o'clock in the morning working.
Sorry,
which is
standing right now.
Oh, your Alexa is listening to me talk.
Yep.
It thinks I'm talking to it.
I was just about to say something.
So anyways, I went yesterday and got my back surgery. So I was thinking about this Smash Your Crafty stash. And I think I was thinking to myself, oh, you'll be fine because your surgery's the week before. So that's why. Yeah, but I'm fine. I can't stand for a long time. My back cramps up a little bit from where they stuck all the needles in me and everything. And they basically burnt the nerves in my back. So it's sensitive.
I was wondering if it was going to help you long term. If it was just like
yeah, I hope it helps me long term.
Me too. Back pain is like one of the roughest out there because it hurts when you sit, it hurts when you stand, it hurts all the time.
I have people who have said to me that it has helped them, and I have people who have said to me that it didn't help them at all. So
okay, well, that took me forever and a day. I'm finally done with my die cut.
Okay, I'm struggling to get this border on my.
Diane says, don't forget the peacock in caps.
Oh, thank you, Diane. Oh my goodness, thank you. I knew I was forgetting something.
Good job, guys. Good looking out.
I got to talking and I wasn't thinking, right?
Okay. I had you. I was reading the chat because you were concentrating.
Everybody's saying that peacock, that peacock, that peacock.
I noticed the caps. So I was like, oh, I should probably mention that.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. You always take care of me. But white peacocks, that would be something to see. They must be like albino. What if it's albino? Candace, Tracy, stop. Candace has said that to me many times on YouTube. She always tries to stop me before I do my boo-boo.
Hey, that's awesome though, because it means everybody's paying attention too.
That's what friends are for. Thank you,
exactly.
Candace. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Megan, Chris, and everybody. There we go. All right. Boy, that was hard to line up. It was all sticky and gooey, and I couldn't get the frame right. It still isn't exactly right, but it's okay. It'll be all right.
Handmade, not Hallmark. Come on.
Exactly. It's handmade. It's not Hallmark. I had a hard time because that sticky glue, the sticky dots were just sticking to my fingers and everything. I couldn't get it straight. Oh, Meg says they have white peacocks at her zoo. All right, I have to look this up because I've never heard of that at all. I've never heard of that.
I have to use a different background, I think, because my die cut is bigger than the ones I made.
Oh, okay.
Retro.
No, they're not albino. They're just white.
Well,
I will tell you the peacock is from Fairy Stamper. So I have no affiliate link or anything with that, but Meg is on the Fairy Stamper design team. So she probably recognizes this peacock. Oh my gosh, my pokey tool is so full of sticky specks right now. I have to use some alcohol to get that off. Hey, you guys, I have a question for you. Do you know if I can find a replacement for my pin that goes in my glue? This is the Barely Art glue pin. Do you guys know if I can just order the pin, or do I have to order a whole new cap?
No, you can just order it. They have actually a pin kit that you can order.
Okay, because my pin got bent. It has a kink in it. I wonder if I could order that through like Amazon or something like that.
I was using one of those glue bottle charms,
Yeah.
but my Barely Art kept clogging with it, so I had to switch over to just the pin.
Okay. I use the one with the gems on my glossy accents. I keep it on that. All right, now I got to get these little sticky specks off my front of my tree. I'll just gently try to peel them off without scratching the paper. Like Stacy said, they leave boogers behind, huh?
Yes.
You have to be careful with them. I do have steel pins, but for this Barely Art glue, the regular pins that you get at Michael's won't fit in the tip because it's so small. Yep, it's so small. Yeah, which I like that.
Yes.
I like art glitter glue, but I just stuck the Barely Art glue tip on it. I was like, whatever. I got to use up this art glitter glue. I got 3 bottles of it.
I just got the giant refill, the bear,
Uh-huh.
because I had finally made it a ways through my small little bottle that I got.
So I had a small bottle of Barely Art glue, and it had the tip, the fine tip and everything.
Uh-huh.
And it started smelling funny. So I don't know, maybe air got in it or something. I don't know. So I threw it out, went back to art glitter glue because like I have 3 bottles of it. I'm just going to use it up till it's gone.
I guess I could just trim the edges, huh? Do you think that would look weird though? I'd have to trim both edges so it lost the border on both long sides.
Oh, I see. Okay. I don't know that I would trim the edges. I think I would keep it the way that is.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
Well, whoa, hello. I have things attacking me. Hold on just a moment.
That's okay, Candace. That was a good idea. I do use those pins for my art glitter glue lids. They work really good. The kind you buy at Michael's for corsages. It's a good idea. Now, I don't know where my gum eraser is. That is something I barely ever use with my gum eraser.
How's this one, guys?
Oh, that's beautiful. That's my opinion, though. See what they say. Give them a second to answer.
I have. It's one of my at-home toner sheets that I did.
Wow, that's nice. Run the piece through the Big Shot with the embossing rubber sheet before I peel the piece off the sticky page. Yeah, that's probably what I should have done. Yeah. That's a good trick.
All right.
Jerry said stunning with your paper. They like your paper, Carly.
All right, so I found one that's big enough. How's that?
Oh my gosh. Oh, purple. Of course, it's perfect. It's purple
Okay.
and it's perfect.
We'll go with purple, and then I can send you this card.
Oh, that'd be nice. Thank you. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is green.
Green. Okay.
Used to be blue for the longest time, then somewhere I just made a switch, and I really like green. So like, let's see. This one is Falling Leaves from the Shimmer
Ooh,
powders.
That's pretty.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I made a Chucky last year with green glitter.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Nice work.
Thanks. I used your video.
Yeah. Yeah, me and
How
Nancy
cute.
got into a lot of trouble for that. Woo.
I still don't understand that.
Controversy, right?
Right? There's just so much drama in the craft world.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know why people do that. Make drama where there doesn't need to be, you know?
Yep.
I think this is a I think this is a Shimmering Bliss background.
Oh, that's nice. I like Shimmering Bliss. I have to do a couple more cards for Technique Junkies, and I'm going to be pulling out the Shimmering Bliss. Yep. Very nice. Trying to get some more light on my subject matter here. There, that might help. Your light is nice and bright now. Do you have a special light for your room?
Oh, no, it's just the room light.
Okay.
I'm a little worried because my new craft room is going to be in the basement.
Yeah.
So I'm a little worried about light, but you always get bigger lights or more lights too.
I have so many lights in my craft room. It's crazy. It looks like a madman, you know, all these lights coming out.
Daddy's not home yet. Oh, okay. You guys get to say hi to Emmett. I might have to finish this later, but
okay.
All right, come on. Why'd you wake up so early? I guess not that early. Come on. Do you want to come say hi? Yeah, you want to say hi?
Aw.
Come here. Come here. No, you don't get to use the stamp pads right now.
Aw. Hi, Emmett. Can you hear me, buddy?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Well, we're playing with mommy with crafts. We're having a good time. I hear him. Oh my gosh.
Here.
He is so cute. Look at his little hand.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Just give me a sec.
Yeah.
Whoa, Bob, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, you can have the blower. That works.
There she is.
There I am.
Oh, hi, Emmett. I can see you. Let me get my face on so you can see me too. The blower. That's cool. Let's see here.
Everyone says hi to you. There's Casey.
Hi. Did you just wake up from your nap?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we'll wrap it up. How's that sound?
He loves
Thank
being
you.
in here with me, but like I said, I'm very type A, and man, there's just, it's like,
Yeah.
oh no, don't touch that. Don't touch that.
Oh, yeah. I can see. He would be fascinated by all the supplies and everything. It looks so cool. So
Let me at least grab the butterflies that I'll use, and then I'll have to, whoa, sorry, Bob. He hasn't found his land legs yet. Watch out. Let me see. Yeah.
Jerry
you messed
said
with the-
green is her favorite color too. Yep.
Yes, thank you, Bob. He just shut the baby gate on my craft room.
Oh, yes. I bought the same exact butterflies from the Dollar General. I mean, the Dollar Tree.
I mean, they're awesome. They flutter. They have
Yep.
little things.
They're kind of holographic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll probably end up using those since they go with the floral background.
Okay.
What are you doing? Do you want to come back up? Yeah, you want to rip more wings off the butterflies, huh? Oh, no, don't press that up. We don't know what that's going to do.
That's no problem. You can finish your card later. Just finish it and take a picture of it and send it to me, and I'll put it up with mine, and I'll
Okay.
promote the video and let people know where the link is and everything and how they can find it. How's that sound?
That sounds good. Want to wait?
Okay.
Yeah, maybe not.
That's okay. He's so adorable.
Thank
What a
you.
beautiful Well, I hope you have a great weekend, Carly.
You
and
too.
Rest of your family. And thank you so much for being my guest. I had a really good time hanging out with you.
Yeah, ink pad. Ink. Do it.
Job.
He likes to sneak in here, and I have my CP inks behind me, and I've come up and had ink everywhere.
I bet. Oh, they're so juicy too. There lots of ink in those.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
goodbye.
so thanks everybody who tuned in to watch us
I had to
create.
cut it short.
That's okay. No, we were on for plenty of time, I think. Just perfect amount of time.
All right.
All right. You take care and have a great
All right.
weekend.
You too. Bye.
Okay. Bye everybody. Thanks for watching.
Mhm.